Hi, I'm Paul Gauthier. I'm with the Individualized Funding Resource Center, and I'm also the co-chair of the Disability Advisory Committee of the City of Vancouver that has been very involved in the redevelopment of the Pearson site in collaboration with the Vancouver Coastal Health Authority, the Disability Alliance BC, and we're pretty excited about this video that we've got together today. This video has been designed so that we can show the different supports and housing that would be available on this land after the redevelopment. I would like to introduce you to Julie. She lives in an individual apartment with shared care. Shared care allows Julie to have access to someone during the day at specific times. There's someone in the building 24 hours a day, and if Julie needs someone at a specific time for assistance, she's able to call upon them.
My name's Julie Griggs. I live here at Noble House. I've been here for about 7 years now, and I've enjoyed every moment of living here, actually. As you can see, I have my own apartment, kitchen, spare room, bathroom. This is a home, and I'm very lucky to have it. This place was empty when I came here, so I had to get all the furniture, I had to get prop to get all my stuff set up, till to get all my electric things going on, my TV control, opening my door. It was quite a lot of work, but lots of support to do it, so it's made it quite easy. And this arm acts as a mouse, as you would use a mouse on a computer if you had your hands. I use my mouth to use the mouse, so that allows me to use the computer like anybody else. It took about, I'd say 6 months, because it was in chaos for a while, because it's all new, and I had to buy loads of stuff to fill my house. And some stuff I got donated, which was nice. And I got some grants to get some of my electrical equipment set up for me as well. This is my spare room, which at the moment I use for my sister or other guests. From my experience, I remember when I first moved in, I was a little bit scared and apprehensive because I did have an event and I am in a chair, but each day gets easier and easier. You have so much support around you to help you settle in your house. And I can put all my personal things around me that make me happy, like my grandchildren and paintings, and I can make it a home. It's somewhere I love to come in. I like to be here. So much independence you can have as possible makes your life better. It really does. You make your own decisions, you pay your own bills. You're doing everything like you were before, except you're in a chair. And I feel that's better for a person to feel better about themselves. The rent I pay is $3.75, which includes my heat, hydro. I have to pay for my phone, and I have to pay for my internet. That's on top. Well, we get like a certain amount each month. I pay all my fixed bills, and then what's left is variable. I can spend on whatever I want. Save it, spend it on my grandchildren or myself. We have an elevator here, which on the floor there's a little sensor pad, so we can open the elevator with our chairs. Sure, I do feel I get the care that I need here. It's 24-hour, and I can get them at any time, and that makes me feel very safe. We have 24-hour care here. There's 7 of us, and we share that care. We all have allotted times, morning and evening, and then they're here all day long if we need them to. Oh, it's nice and warm. I just want to fall asleep in the sun. Ah. If we're sick or we do need extra attention, we always get it. For example, I do suffer from coughing sometimes, so I need assisted coughing. So that means I have to call them whenever I need it. So that is always there for me, which is another thing that makes me feel comfortable and safe too. I usually go around by my chair if I can, because obviously we have the seawall there. So I can go to Granville Island, I do use Handy Dart, and I do use the buses on my own. If it's a train, I don't like to be on my own because you have to go up and down in lifts. So I feel very safe, and I never thought I'd go on a bus on my own with zip above, but it's possible. So this is my favorite place. As you can see, the view of the mountains and the sea air, which is really good for your lungs, and it's very quiet down here. I love to talk to people down there and just watch the dogs. Or I go to ICORD, where there's a gym, and I also do some clinical trials with them as well. It keeps me busy in the winter. I go to theatre if I want to, movies, I like to go to movies, or just going to Granville Island to the market. I love that. Imagine having this, eh? Every day you know this is here, and you can come here. Strangers talk to me all the time. I don't know why. I don't get lonely because I have my computer, I have friends, family. There's always somebody around, and I can always shut my door if I feel like it too. And plus my sister is a great support to me, and my son. What would I change about my life? Well, I'd like not to be like this, but as I am like this, I don't think so really, because I'm very lucky to be here. I have so much access around me and so much to do. Yes, I love it down here.
I would like you to meet Lorraine. She lives in an individual apartment and uses the Cecil program, the Choices in Support for Independent Living, which is an individualized funding program that has the funds come directly to the individual to hire her own caregivers. Lorraine is able to utilize these dollars to be able to hire someone that is able to help her with her personal care needs and have them come at the time that she's looking to have them come. So for example, if she needed them to come at 6 a.m. and then need them to come later on in the day, she can do that and arrange it directly with the individual.
So I have 3 birds here, Zoe, and the other 2 is Moxie and Jazz. I like the privacy. I like that I was able to set everything up the way I want it, have as much stuff as I want, and if I want cluttered, cluttered. If I want, plain, plain. I pay about $3.75. It was $3.25, and it's $3.75 now.
How do you manage your budget?
I don't. I like shopping. I like going to thrift stores, and I like going to Value Village, and I like eating out. But I don't keep myself poor. I pay my credit card off. I make sure that I pay my tithes at church. I make sure that that my bills are paid. This is my kitchen. I do my own grocery shopping. When I go grocery shopping, if I don't have anybody to help me, I just ask people if they could just grab something for me. And most people are pretty good that way. I get 3 showers a week. I chose 3 showers a week, and one day I get my hair washed. I have 5 different staff that come here. Every staff, I have given them different chores to do, so they all have their fair share of workload. That's one thing about the Cecil program. And it's a program for people that want to live independently and not on a shared care model.
In Lorraine's case, she's been able to use the Cecil funding to be able to access 24-hour support. She has a caregiver that can go with her out into the community, drive her van, and be able to do a bit of shopping when needed. The Cecil program provides a lot of flexibility to be able to meet her needs.
I like traveling. Wherever I can go, I'll go. I have a van, and so if I want to go, like to Rice Lake, North Shore, or say I want to go visit my dad in Langley, you know, we just hop in the van and off we go. The neighbors, they're pretty helpful too. I have a gentleman friend upstairs, and I call him up and I ask him for computer help because he's a computer whiz. So I can call him up and he'll come down and help me with my problem. Yeah, I get kind of lonely. That's one of the challenges I found, is making friends. I think people have to learn to get out of their comfort zone and approach people in chairs, because they'll be completely surprised what a kind person that those people are, or how smart they are, or how creative, and what beautiful mind they have. You know, so people need to really get out of their comfort zone and approach people with disabilities. It is scary at the beginning, but I just put my best foot forward and walked forward and said, okay, I'm going to do this. If it's doable, do it. You know, and allow yourself to be scared, but allow yourself also to explore. Yeah, challenge yourself, because it's a good life.
Greenhouses are a new idea, something that we haven't seen here in British Columbia, but it's been working very well in the US. I'm excited to be able to talk to you more about this, because greenhouses have a home feeling to it. You have your own bedroom, you have your own bathroom, you have shared areas such as a living room and a kitchen area. We don't have this, as I said, here in BC, but Connect Communities is a good example of something that is similar. I'm looking forward to introducing you now to Michael, who lives there and is going to be able to share his story.
I share a group home with 5 other residents, so we share the common bathroom, the kitchen, the social room, the living room, etc. We are like family. We get along well together. We socialize, we interact. We go to Tim Hortons or Starbucks for a cup of friendly coffee. We laugh, we joke, we watch TV, we watch movies, we go bowling. We do fun things together as a group. We have carrots.
One of the things that I know that people are excited about is being able to be involved in the cooking and having an accessible kitchen where the food is going to be prepared on site, and people are able to make some decisions about what they would want to eat, or not to eat for that matter. This is pretty exciting, because there's going to be a lot of creativity that's going to happen within this kitchen. In a greenhouse, the individuals are going to be able to have access to their own private area, their own bathroom, their own bedroom. And what's nice about the bathroom is it's fully accessible with a roll-in shower, so that people can feel comfortable in regards to their personal care needs being met. There's also going to be a separate area so that if someone wants to have a bath, they can, and it's fully accessible with a lift that'll be able to put you right into the tub. Individuals will also have access to both doctors and RNs on a 24-hour basis within the greenhouse.
We live in a supervised 24-hour care home, so our needs are all met. If something unexpected happens or were to happen, we feel safe, secure within that environment. I have been living now within the walls of Connect Communities now for about 5 years.
There are also plans on the way on this wonderful property to have a YMCA and also a therapeutic pool. What's great for the people that will be in the greenhouse is that they're going to be able to access this and be able to take a total care worker with them. Having a total support worker is someone that's going to be able to assist an individual both in their home or outside of the home. So if someone needed to go out to an activity, their support person would be able to come with them to help them do that.
This is my very proud roommate, Carla Henderson. We are going to see the concert tonight at Rogers Arena called Madonna. Our plan is we're going to teach people a few new brain injury dance moves.
Why not?
I have a small weekly budget of X amount that allows me to purchase shaving cream, shampoo, body wash, etc. and allows me to enjoy a nice cup of coffee, go see a good movie, a sporting event, or a similar attraction. So it requires careful planning and budgeting on my behalf. But the budget that I'm allocated is sufficient to meet my daily needs.
We're hoping that as Michael has found so much happiness in his home, that our greenhouse that we're developing is going to provide that same kind of happiness to the people that are going to live there.
It was a real pleasure having all of you in my home today. I hope you enjoyed the experience. Come back again for a friendly cup of tea. Thank you very much and the best of luck to you all.
I would like to introduce you to Min and Paul, who both live in small group housing, which can be up to 4 people. They both have their own bedroom, and there is shared living areas, such as the living room and the kitchen. Both of them really enjoy this environment.
Min is currently in her bedroom, and she communicates by computer primarily and through eye spelling. So this is one of the reasons why we've started the interview here. Min spends a lot of time in her room at her computer, and she works as an advocate for differently abled people. All of our clients at Duke House are in wheelchairs, so that's why we have a very open concept living area. What was the most challenging part of settling in the community? Min's got a great sense of humor. She says, I moved from my parents' place in Penticton to this group home 22 years ago, and honestly, the most challenging task for me was learning how to fill out a simple form independently because my parents always did all that kind of paperwork for me. When I had to fill out my first form, I remember seeing address and phone number, shrugging my shoulders and writing the address and phone number I had all my life. Only problem was it was my parents' address and phone number. It wasn't mine anymore. Needless to say, my key worker taught me all that kind of information really quick after giggling under her breath at what I wrote down. We assign a key worker to each client in the house, and that will be somebody who is on staff, permanent part-time or permanent full-time. And Min says she's got the best key worker ever. Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah. Do you share your care with other residents? Yes. And in saying that, everybody is aware that everybody has different needs, and you know, if somebody needs to go to the bathroom, we can hold off for a minute on something else. The care is pretty flexible, but with the staffing ratio being so high, I think those needs for the most part are covered off, aren't they, Min? Yes. Min has a shower 3 times a week. Do you get enough showers or baths? And she says, realistically, yes, but I'd live in hot showers. That is true. Min likes a nice long shower. We'll often have picnics and celebrate birthdays and whatnot outdoors. Min is out on her own quite a bit. You just book a handy dart, don't you, Min? Yeah. Min books handy dart and heads out to wherever she's going. So Min has written, I meet colleagues or my church family when I go out. Do you eat meals on your own or with other people? And Min says, sometimes I have to go to work late and attendants just save my dinner. And then when you get home, they warm it up for you, and that's when you have your meal, eh? Yeah.
My name is Paul Owen, and I am pleased to see all these group homes the way they're being funded for the disabled. And it allows me a heck of a lot of freedom. You can go places like you can go to the Metrotown Mall, and you can also go and visit your friends. Like I come over here to Duke House the odd time.
Firefighters Club?
VRS gets paid out of our checks $675 per month. You get to be with staff 24 hours a day, and you get to meet your neighbors. The best day of my life was finally moving into Grey House. I finally moved out into the community, which I have enjoyed. Come three more years, it will be 30 years I will have lived at Grey House. Folks, believe me, have enjoyed every minute of it.
ASD YUIG N. Can I guess at the word? Dignity? Okay, so you have more dignity. Let me guess at that word, freedom. That's right. So you have more dignity and you have more freedom. And that's true. Sitting in the sun, baking for a little, actually it's evening time that you're often out here, right? You come out after dinner time for a little bit? Yeah, yeah.
In this video, we've been able to show you 4 housing and support options that work for all people with disabilities. All of these options are going to be available through the redevelopment of this Pearson land. What is important is that people with disabilities have the choice to determine what is the best option for them.